Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are doing a pick a card reading and it is going to be for the general predictions for 2022, which is less than 2 weeks away. Pretty crazy. So it's just going to be a general overview reading. So we're going to go by month to month, and also first we'll look at season themes and predictions. I plan on doing more detailed or specific 2022 reading. I don't know why it's so weird to say that right now. 2022. I'm really excited for that year though, to be honest. I'm ready for it. I don't know about you. But what I was saying is after this, I am going to film ones for love predictions, career, and money. And if you guys like the layout today, doing month by month, let me know. Or if you just prefer to do it like my past pick a card readings were, please leave your feedback down below. I'd much appreciated. But yeah, new year, new us. I am super excited to see what's coming. And just a reminder / disclaimer that the future is not set in stone. So I recommend using today as a tool to help navigate the year. If there's something that you don't like, just know that even changing something as simple as your thoughts, your actions, who you associate with, can shape the future, and the people you're with, their actions too. So nothing's set in stone. Use this for entertainment purposes or as a tool to navigate this upcoming year, because I think it's going to be good for all of us. But you know, there's ups and downs in life. So I don't know what the cards say yet, but I did pull them for each group. We have 3 groups today, starting with the red aragonite, then we have moss agate and dragon blood jasper. I keep saying bloodstone, it's dragon blood jasper. So go with your intuition, what group calls to you. If you guys are new to pick a card, I always suggest going with your intuition, but if you need help, you can just pick what stone you are most drawn to. You can look down below at the timestamps and see if those resonate with you. I'll also be rolling angel numbers, so I'll list those down below. I do that last per group at the end of the readings for any additional messages from spirit. And also, some people just like to watch the entire video, all piles, and then pick what resonates the most for them. So do whatever you're being called to do. There's no wrong answer here. And let's jump into it. We're going to start with group number 1. Hello, group number 1. So you chose red aragonite, and I hope you guys can see everything okay. Not perfectly aligned. So I have your seasons here and then 12 months around. I have not looked at the cards yet. I did ask Spirit to provide cards meant for this group, and since you guys chose red aragonite, I have a feeling a lot of you are looking to call in more harmony and peace into your life in 2022. So this stone is really good at releasing or helping you release issues from the past and any present attachments you may have. And it's very grounding, and maybe this is a call to you to do some like root chakra meditation work. It's really good at amplifying bravery and also increasing mindfulness. So really it's about just cutting out toxic things in your life, moving past obstacles, past trauma, and allowing more room for harmony and love and peace into your life. And I love the sound of that. I feel like no one would really disagree that they would not want that. But yeah, I hope that if that's the case, I hope harmony and love and peace come into your life this year. But let's get started. So I put the stone right here to indicate the first season. So we're going to look at the first 3 months, and then, you know, the cards all around will represent month by month. And I know I said this in the beginning in the intro, but in case you missed it, the future is not set in stone. If there's something you do not like here, know that your future thoughts and actions can change. So use this as a tool, use this for fun, as guidance, whatever you want to do. Just want to let you guys know, because I know some people take this, you know, as gospel, but the future, yeah. I like to use tarot as like a self-development tool and also as a guide, and that's what I'm hoping today. So we're gonna get started now. Let's see what we have for the first season, and I'm trying to think what way I'm gonna pull it this way. So this is the bottom here, or wait, this is yeah, okay, sorry. So I just had to remember how to do this to make it clear throughout. So this will be like the bottom of the card. So the first card for the season, I love this for you because this goes with what I just said, is 2 of Swords reverse, and that is letting go of anything that has been blocking you. This could be like literally like creative block, like maybe you have been having issues with work, but since it's a Swords card, the Two of Swords reversed to me thinks any mental blocks you've been having. It could be like negative self-talk. Maybe there's been people in your life that you need to cut out that have been like stopping you from getting past an issue. But the Two of Swords upright is all about like being blocked. So when it's reversed, you're releasing these blocks. That is so amazing to start the year off with. And that seriously goes with the rhetoric. And I was just saying that it can release issues from the past and any attachments you may have in the present, negative attachments. So it looks like the next few months, the beginning of 2022, are going to start out well for you. You're going to release anything that's been holding you back, and that will leave room for so much good. I'm loving the start of this so far. So let's see what we have for the first month. So we have Six of Cups. So upright, this is great. This could mean that you're improving your relationships, or maybe some old friends are coming back into your life, but it is all about just like a warm environment, a nice home, like spending time with the people you love. And I think getting out of this rut that you may have been in going into the year, those things that were blocking you, I'm getting a message from Spirit that spending time with family and loved ones will really help start this process of releasing these blocks you've been having. And family doesn't always mean blood. I always say this because I don't want anyone to, feel bad if they don't have a lot of close family. It's who you decide to keep close to you, like who makes you feel at home. Spend time with people like that, and I think that will be so good for you. Also, if you're having trouble releasing these blocks, I encourage you to do some inner child work. That is very helpful, and that could be maybe you don't realize what has been blocking you, and doing inner child work will help work through that. It's not always the easiest thing, but once you get through it, it is so amazing. It opens you up to so many great opportunities. Like at the beginning of the year, you could be spending time with loved ones you haven't seen in a while. You could be making new friends, but starting off really good, and I'm really happy for you guys. So second card, we have the Magician. Oh my gosh. So I think after you get out of this rut that you likely have been in February, the Magician means that you're going to realize that you have all the tools to manifest the life you desire. Like you can do anything. You're gonna get out of this like block. You're gonna spend time with loved ones. You're gonna get this like encouragement from them, from yourself. You're gonna realize your self-worth, I see, and you're going to go after what you really want in life. So you guys are gonna have a solid winter, it looks like. I'm really happy for you. So Magician, yeah, you have everything you need, and I think you're gonna realize that, because I know it's really easy to get trapped in like thinking about what you don't have, and stuff like that. And I think Spirit is calling to you this season and this year to think about what you do have and not what you don't have. Don't have that lack mentality. Have the mentality of someone who has everything they need and more, and good things just come to you easily. And once you really believe that, like say those affirmations like that, you'll start to truly believe it, and then like so much will just flow into your life that's so amazing, and you'll realize that you're capable of manifesting like anything. So this is great so far. Let's see what we have. Oh my gosh. And then for March, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So seriously, the most abundant lady in here. Like after you do all this work on yourself and have this positive mindset, you're just going to bring in abundance in all ways, and not just financially, but this is showing that finances will be going well, but like you're just going to have like so much peace and love, like in abundance around you, like in home. Maybe you'll be spending time with like pets. The Queen of Pentacles loves, like she's just a nurturer. So this could be maybe someone else in your life, or this could be you, but I see you'll be spending time at home and with loved ones, and just really feeling at peace with what you have. And I think that is a beautiful thing. Really like into your like senses. So maybe you'll be like cooking a lot at home, just staying cozy, because it may still be cold that month, but maybe it'll start to be spring. I see some like roses there. But yeah, just all things abundant, and just being so nice and like warm and fuzzy. Like I don't know why that's coming to me, but you're gonna be feeling really good, and abundant in everything. I know I've said this a few times, but I'm feeling like once this negative self-talk or whatever was blocking you, once that's released, you're just going to have so much room to manifest the life you want. And in March, it looks like you're going to be just like reaping all that in, all the benefits of that new mindset, these new relationships, and you're just going to be nurturing it and loving it. And I'm really happy for you guys. So that is the first season. So far, so good. So you're going into the new year positive, love it. Let's see what we've got for the next, so it looks like in the spring, there might be some like, backstabbing or deception going on here. I'm not sure on what end. We'll get some more details, but we have the 5 of Swords. So sometimes this can indicate like a bully, or someone just like not being really much of a team player. So let's see and get more information on this and see what's the cause of that. So we have the Queen of Swords. So maybe there is something in your life that like isn't fair and you realize that, but as a Queen of Swords, you're a decisive person and you're able to call people out on their BS, So this makes me feel better about seeing that. So I think maybe you're like after this winter, when you gain more self-confidence and feel more abundant, maybe you'll be able to make more like clear decisions and just go after what you want and not. You're going to literally, like you have the sword in your hands, you're going to cut out anyone that steals from you, that bullies you, or anyone you love, and you're not going to put up with that. That's what I'm seeing here, because I feel like there's going to be someone that tries to do something bad. Maybe it'll be like, a friend, or I don't know what the situation will be, but I see that overall you're going to feel like maybe people are working against you and not with you in the spring, and you're going to be able to smell that from a mile away. And since you gained all this confidence and you know what you want, you're going to be able to cut through that, I see. But let's see. Next we have the 9 of Swords. Oh, but maybe cutting this out will make you feel pretty upset. The 9 of Swords is a lot of anxiety and like just feeling upset, staying up at night. Sometimes it can literally mean like pain or something, but generally it means anxiety. So I think something may happen that you feel like someone did you wrong, someone did you dirty, and you might have like taken the higher road and been the Queen of Swords and cut out that negativity, that bad situation, that whatever it was or it will be for you guys. But it looks like it's going to leave you upset. Wow, we've got a lot of Swords cards this season. So let's see what we have after that. So yeah, it looks like you're going to be feeling bad. But after the Queen of Swords, that makes me think that it's for the best. But let's see. Oh, and then we have 2 of Cups. So, okay, so I think once you cut out that jerk, I think it's a person. Like, that's what my intuition's telling me right now, that there's going to be someone that you're going to have to cut out of your life, but then it's going to bring in something so much more beautiful, whether it be a friendship, a work partnership, a relationship. Once you cut out this bully and stuff, you're going to feel bad, but once you get over that, I mean, with the 9 of Swords, you have to let your emotions out. We talked about this recently in another video. The emotions, like, you need to treat like, the theme was the river for the weekly energy the week before I filmed this, and it's about not letting emotions build up and letting them flow. So you have to feel that. You can't just push it to the side. Let it out. And I feel like when you do that, it'll be easier to move on. Like, address your emotions, and then and then you move on. Once you did that, don't push them to the side. That'll just cause like further trauma or like more you have to work through later on. But once you do that and move on from this asshole, I don't like this 5 of Swords right there, you're gonna make room for something so good to come into your life. 2 of Cups is like awesome, and this means relationships of all kind. I'm not saying that someone's gonna get backstabbed or cheated on by their boyfriend or girlfriend, maybe, but like this is a general reading. It could be so many things, but I think you're going to gain all this confidence and all this stuff in the beginning of the year that's gonna help you know you deserve better, and you're gonna cut out whatever that person is. It's gonna feel shitty, but then you're going to have someone new come into your life right here, or strengthen something old. But I think this is a new partnership coming in some form. So I'm really glad that's how it ends. But yeah, I'm sorry, whoever this is did whatever to you, but I'm glad you're getting rid of them to make room for some new relationship or friendship, whatever it is. Yay. But now let's look at what we've got for the next season. So we're going into summer. Oh, we have the 7 of Swords. We've got a lot of upright cards. There's only been 1 reversed right so far. That's pretty crazy. But so 7 of Swords. Also, what's with these swords? theft, deception, stay in the back. Similar to the Five of Swords, but this is more like sneakily doing it. Like the Five of Swords is like you can see their bully behavior right in front of you. This is like you catch someone behind your back. So the first card, though, is King of Pentacles, but maybe this could also represent who does that. But we'll see what the 3 cards are for the season. But the King of Pentacles, similar to the Queen of Pentacles, very abundant, has everything they need and more. Might be a little bit more smug than the Queen, but, you know, it's like confidence, but not like too much, like just liking their life and knowing that they have it all, like, you know, but like it's not a bad thing, you know, knowing you got a great career, you got the finances, you got people in your life you love, and a lot of friends, like you're feeling good, King of Pentacles. But yeah, but he's staring at his coin. Maybe, I don't know, let's see what the next card is. I want to see what this back saying about. The Emperor. Similar vibes to the King of Pentacles. So father figure authority, though, is more screams out with this. So I wonder if there's going to be some issue like with a boss or like a male authority figure. Or maybe you're going to be that authority figure and you have to deal with someone else's problem, like at work. Like if you find that someone was like stole from the workplace or from you. But I feel like we're going into this. You have all these Queen and King energy and Emperor too. I feel like you're displaying those qualities. And I feel like, well, I mean, maybe this is also a sign, like, make sure you're not doing anything to hurt others behind their back. But like sometimes, usually when this is reversed, though, you could, and the King of Pentacles, if they were reversed, I'd be like, oh, make sure you don't let your power get to your head or anything like that. And make sure, like, in the process of becoming something so amazing, like the Emperor, like, and the King of Pentacles, all these queens, someone with a lot of authority and a lot of, like, privilege or whatever, make sure you don't hurt anyone in the process of you getting the life you deserve and want and stuff like that. Might apply to some of you, but then we have 8 of Wands here is the next cards. This means that teamwork, like working in unison, like working well together, quick action. This can also mean maybe a vacation. Maybe you are traveling somewhere by air because this is summertime. Maybe you have some plans. Maybe you're getting a new motorcycle or like biking across the country, but this can mean a lot of things. But I'm getting the vibe that this is like teamwork. So I think, this could only be for some of you, but I feel like there's going to be something bad in the workplace for some reason, like that's really coming to me right now, and you're going to have to take action and cut that person out or report them, and that will lead to things moving more smoothly. But I also think some people might have some summer trips, and maybe it could also be just like having issues getting time off with work, but you tell them you deserve it and you take that time off anyways. You take that time, yeah. So interesting. I can't believe these are all upright. So now let's move into the last season. So we're moving into fall then. And we have here wait, is this upright? Oh yeah, this is upright. Wow, that's really crazy. But the 9 of Wands. So this is someone who stands up for their honor, like they work their butt off. And I could see throughout all these cards that in the last season I was talking a lot about work too, but this is someone who, like, you live by your word, like, and if you say you're gonna do something, you do something. So I think that is good. But like, you know, he looks a little beat up, but he's still standing there, like, going for the cause. So very honest, very respected is what I get from that. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles, and this one is in reverse. And you don't want to be like too tight with your finances, this card can indicate. Also, sometimes this can mean like being a show-off or greedy, like, you know, wearing, like, you did really well, I see here with work and stuff like that. You got all this new confidence, but make sure you're not like shoving it in people's face. I feel like no one watching would do that, but that could be this card sometimes. But I feel like people really respect you, and I feel like, I don't know, this could just mean that maybe you're like saving too much and not living enough, you know, like you work so much and you're just holding on to that dollar, and you need to, you know, you're working so much, maybe you need that vacation. If you didn't take it already, now's the time. Like, if you work all the time, that's great, and you have money, that's amazing, and sure, yeah, of course, save some. You want to do that, you want to make sure you're protected for the future, but you should also like do things for yourself sometimes and spend it, or like, you know, like splurge a little, like get yourself a treat or something like that. Let's see what we have here. Then we have, oh wow, we have it here, the Two of Swords reversed again. So maybe you got into a little funk again, like maybe this has to do with that, but there's going to be Two of Swords again. I mean, you're going to go through another like unblockage of some sort, and that's amazing. That's crazy. We have Two of Swords reversed at the beginning of the year and the end of the year, and my phone just went off, so maybe you're going to be like, you know, maybe you had all this relationships and stuff in the beginning, and then you're like work, and now you're like, I need to open up to more things than just work. That's what I see now. So in the beginning you opened up to that, like, I think it was like something more like work-wise or something, and then you like, yeah, I think you're going through another like awakening of sorts. Like you're realizing that you're in a pattern or routine or something that needed refreshment, and you unblock it again. I think that's awesome though. And then our last card, we have the Page of Pentacles. And this is a great sign that money is coming your way at the end of 2022. Or like there could be like a new business venture, something like that. But it's always a positive sign in my opinion when it's upright, and it's pages often are messages, and the Page of Pentacles specifically is new money coming in. Maybe it could even be like a loan for your business, student loans, or like a grant. Help with tuition, help with finances in some way. Maybe you're like a new home's coming in the picture, new something to do with money in a positive way, like a pay raise since the end of the year. That makes sense, right? Like a lot of times they do the reviews in like December or something, but it looks like money is coming your way the end of 2022, and that's awesome. So overall, I mean, I think there's moments of sadness here, you know, but I think you're going to overcome a lot of obstacles you've been facing, mostly internally, I'm seeing. And I think you're going to end the year like this guy, you know, like after you start the year like unblocking these things, and then the end of the year, like with respect for yourself, and you worked hard and you stood true to what you believe in. And yeah, and people are hitting you up now. Let me see. Oh, it's not even a number right now. Oh. It's a subscription box, like a company. So yeah, maybe you're gonna start a subscription box company or something. I don't know. Buy splurge. You get a subscription box. My other channel has all the boxes. I'm not trying to promote myself there, but yeah. So that is the general prediction month by month for group number 1. Stay tuned. We're going to break it down in future videos more for love, career. I see things here with, sorry, that just made me think again, but like, I feel like there's a lot of career and love, like not really love, but like friendship focus here. I'm feeling maybe there's a new relationship that starts in the spring, but I'm getting a lot of work vibes. That's what I feel like I focus on most of the time, and overcoming these mental obstacles and stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to break it down more if you want to get more details about the career specifically. And also, you know, relationships, love, friendship, all that stuff. We're going to break it down some more. Let me know if you like this 12-month thing, or if you want to do it in a different way, because I know it's kind of vague, but this is a general reading and just a general overview. I would love to know your thoughts. Leave them down below. And also, if you like this video and you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you did so. I'm just so grateful you're here at all. Thank you so much. And my email will be down below, or information if you want a private reading or anything like that. But that's all I have for you guys today, Group 1. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great 2022. Group 1, I'm so sorry. I did not forget your angel number. If it looks a little different, I did have to take the battery out and change it. But let's get our message from Spirit. Anything else to add? What to look forward to? What to watch out for in the year 2022? 2018. I wonder if this is like a reminder to some people to look back at the year 2018 and reflect on that and see if there's anything that you wanted to change in that year, and if you did yet or not. And yeah, I think that's just, I just had to point that out since that is a recent year. I think that may be relevant to some people to reflect on that year and what was good or bad, and how you can incorporate what you learned that year into 2022. 4 years. Wow. Okay, so angel number 2018. I'm looking it up right now. I always encourage you guys to look up angel numbers as well, because you'll likely get a different message, and it will be directly from your guides, and hopefully add to everything we talked about today. So let's see. It is a reminder, or angel number 2018 is a reminder that your thoughts, beliefs, intentions, actions, and attitude determine the experiences of your life. If you are happy and content within and have faith and trust that you have what it takes to step up to your full potential to achieve success in whatever area you wish, then that is what you will receive. A positive attitude and right action assist with manifesting and attracting positive abundance and success on many levels. Give yourself permission to shine. Maintain a positive attitude and perspective about your life path and trust that you will manifest positive results, rewards, and blessings in many ways. Be wise in your dealings with others and stand up for things that are just and true. Believe that there are no limits to what you can achieve and put your heart and soul into it. I love that. That kind of goes with some things we went over today too, about like doing the right thing and standing up for your beliefs, like standing up for your self-worth. And then we talked about like standing up to like theft or like something bad in the workplace and doing the right thing and not being the one that's taking advantage of others too, of course. And being more positive and getting out of these mental blocks will bring in so much abundance we talked about. So I love that that went with the story, the prediction of the upcoming year. I hope that was helpful and added for you guys. Again, I encourage you to look back at the year 2018 and how that year could affect, your upcoming year, how you can make changes based on that. I think that may be relevant. That just came to me right away, so I had to say that. And also to look up angel number 2018 yourself to get additional messages. But that's it, group one. Sorry again, I almost forgot about your angel number, but didn't fully forget. So yeah, I'm glad I remembered because that I think was very helpful and kind of wrapped it all up for us. But anyways, I wish you the best year ever, and I will see you super soon. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your predictions for the year 2022. So you guys chose moss agate, and this is considered the stone of new beginning. So I wouldn't be surprised if those who chose this, a lot of you are trying to manifest or you have a resolution to start something new this year. It could be anything, a new job, a new relationship, new friends, new adventures, new vacations, whatever it is. This stone is signifying that that will likely come true for you this year if that's what you want. It promotes growth of all types, personal growth, growth of relationships you're in. It increases prosperity, so maybe you're looking to draw in more money this year. And yeah, it's all about fresh starts. So let's see what the cards say, see if it goes along with this. So I put the stone right where our season will start and then our cards for January. So we're gonna pull a card. I haven't looked at the cards yet, but when I was shuffling and drawing the cards, I was asking Spirit to give me cards specifically for this group. So this was meant for you. So we're gonna go through it. And like I said in the beginning, just in case you missed the intro, I just want to put out there that the future is not set in stone, so you can use this as a tool. If there's something you don't like, you can always, change your actions and thoughts or patterns, and you can change things. So I like to use things like this, the tarot, for spiritual development, and also if it's anything with the future, for using it as a tool. Or it could just be for entertainment, for fun. It's like we always like to have fun over here, but yeah. So let's get started. So we're gonna go through this first, and then we will go through the cards one by one. Yeah, I think I did this with the first group, had it all face down so we can just not be overwhelmed by all the months right at once. And then we'll get an angel number at the end to see what additional messages Spirit has for us. So let's flip it. So our first card here is the High Priestess reversed. So oftentimes this card reversed means we're not listening to our intuition enough, and it's time to start to. So you gotta listen to that like gut feeling you have in certain situations, Spirit is saying. We can see what the other cards have after that, like for the season, like or month by month, sorry. But also can just be like kind of having clouded judgment or being confused. There could be some disillusion going on. So let's get some more information on this. So the first card, so our card for January, we have Temperance. So Temperance is all about balance. Wow, your first two cards are Major Arcana. I can't tell if you guys can see, but you should be able to. So this is all about balance and blended energy. So maybe we're being called to practice balancing our life out more, and this will help you with your, like, see things more clearly. Like, this could be anything. Like, maybe you are trying to balance like work and friendships and relationships and all of that. Could be like just moderation with drinking or anything like that as well. But balance is the key thing here, and also working well with others, like blended energies, like teamwork, like balancing your relationships, like not having it all be one person doing all the work or putting in all the effort, but having it be upright. I think you're going to figure out whatever's imbalanced in your life, and that will, once you work on that, I think this clouded judgment will definitely be clearer, and you'll learn to listen to your instincts, your intuition. So let's look and see what's going on for February. We have the Knight of Cups. So this also has to do with like meeting people like in the middle, like with, if this is a specific person, like balancing your emotions and meeting them halfway. Sometimes the Knight of Cups can be someone like a Prince Charming type fellow or woman that's a charmer and stuff, but they're kind of working on themselves or just focused on whatever that is in their cup and not fully emotionally available. So I just want to say that in case it has to do with someone specific, if there's like a new person in your life. But yeah, overall though, the Knight of Cups represents someone who kind of, has their stuff together. They're balanced emotionally, or at least they seem that way. Sometimes there could be an issue with like holding emotions in with this card, but overall, since it's upright, I think this is great. And also it could be a reminder that it's good to work through your emotions, and if you hold them in, that could lead to that clouded judgment or clouded perception, the disillusions that are referenced with the High Priestess reversed. So yeah, I think these are tying in pretty good together. So again, this can represent you, the Knight of Cups, or someone else in your life, but I'm guessing it is you. Maybe it's telling you not to, this is kind of a reminder with the balancing too, like not put all of your effort, your thoughts, your energy into one thing, and make sure things are all balanced, and work through your emotions and don't hold them all in. That is really important, because I mentioned this in the last group too, but our emotions, like, we have to treat it like a river, like let them flow, because if they're like blocked, like it's going to cause an issue. You're not going to be able to experience any new things. So you gotta work through that and not hold it in, because that's just going to lead to more problems in the future, more of this clouded judgment and being confused and all of that. We got to work through our stuff, not hold it in. I think that definitely has to go with all of these. So now we're in March. Whoa, you guys are getting a lot of freaking Major Arcana. This year is going to be big for you, and we're only in the third month. So the first season, we have 3 out of 4 Major Arcanas, and this one is the World upright. So it looks like something's coming to completion, like in a good way. Some cycle in your life, something is coming all together, and you're going to be feeling good about this, and it's going to make room for a whole new adventure. So I wonder what it is, you guys, but that's good. It's like the happily ever after and more card, like, because yeah, there's something great coming to a close, and it's not like something ending in a bad way, so yeah, wow, there's like some major things coming, and I think you're gonna, whatever this High Priestess reverse is referring for you, I think once you get all balanced and figure out what you want and how to make yourself happy and those around you, I think things are gonna go really well for you this first season. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. 3 Major Arcana, what? So yeah, this is very specific to who this is. This could be about anything, but this is about a big cycle in your life coming to a completion and a victory. See that, like, laurel, is that how you say it? Laurel, Laura, whatever, the victory like wreath around her, that is like victory, like, and yeah, something's coming to an end in a victorious way. I feel like my words are not coming out right now, but I'm like so excited for you guys. So now let's go to the next card. So we have our next season, we have Queen of Swords reverse. So this could refer to someone that is very like mean, like an evil kind of mentality, or just like a bully mentality in a way. So when it's reversed, when it's upright, the Queen of Swords is someone who's really decisive, knows what she wants and goes for it. So there might be something going on in your life that's blocking your decisive manners, or there's someone in your life that's being really mean and evil spirited, which is too bad, but now we know in advance so we can look out for it. But let's clarify this with the cards that are next. So we have 10 of Swords. So it looks like there is something coming to an end again. So maybe there's multiple things. Once you get all balanced and know what you want, and you're like no longer having this clouded judgment, or like not, once you're listening to your intuition, maybe like this someone in your life has been like just an energy vampire. Someone's just like dragging you down, making you feel bad, making you just can't take it anymore, this negative energy, because like you're like freaking world, you can see above now. You can see above everyone's BS, and you're gonna end things that don't work for you. Sorry about that. My phone's going off. Yeah, see, look, she's even on her phone here. Like, you're gonna be like, F this, like, I have other friends, I have other things to do. I don't need this negative energy around me. So I think that's what it has to do, but it looks like something else is coming to an abrupt halt. But this will probably feel a little bit bad. And sometimes the Swords cards especially can have to do with like your own mental like thoughts and mental health and stuff like that. Like maybe this will be the end of negative self-talk. Like maybe you're this bully to yourself, and that's not uncommon. I know I do it to myself. And maybe after all this stuff that's been good going on the last season, you like realize that you need to cut out putting yourself down all the time, which you should, because you guys are awesome. And maybe that's what that has to do with, because a lot of times I think it's negative self-talk, negative like self-sabotaging behaviors. A lot of times the Swords speaks to me that way, the messages I get, and I'm feeling that right now. So yeah, it's time to cut off the negative self-talk, the negative bad behaviors, the negative putting yourself down talk, gotta stop being a bully to yourself. You gotta be your biggest cheerleader, like who else is gonna be? You have to be. If you're not believing in yourself, why should anyone else? But let's move on. So are we in May now? Yeah. The Chariot. Oh yeah, they come out strong after all that. So the Chariot, I love this card. So you're like the person that unifies different people. Like, maybe this Queen of Swords also could be someone like at work or like in your life that has a different viewpoint than someone else. It's like mean to other people. And you're like that type of person that's able to like talk to both sides and bring them together. Like you have this like power to you, but people listen too. Like you're not overpowering like the Queen of Swords reverse would be. Like you're like a badass and powerful in like a gentle way and a powerful way. And this could also indicate sometimes travel or buying a new car. It all depends. I'm just putting it out there because I know this is a general reading for a lot of people, whoever's watching this. So maybe even a motorcycle. Look, she's wearing that. But see how she has that wand in her hand? Like powerful. And there's some like crescent moons on her jacket. Like use your intuition. Like you weren't at first and now you are, and you're able to bring together like different ideas, unify the troops or whatever they are, your friends, your family, your colleagues, and you're making a difference. This is like victory and more card. I feel like I just said that with the world, but no, the world's like happily ever after and more. This is like victory, like you succeed because without losing your value or like your morals, like, you take the moral high ground and you succeed. And it's really good card, especially to see after the 10 of Swords. I feel like you really are cutting out something bad, and it's going to really bring out your life in a good way. Either going to like cut out this person or make them come to their senses. So let's see what June is. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. You guys have so many major arcanas. You guys are having a major year, and you guys don't know, Wheel of Fortune upright is good luck is coming your way. I think these positive changes you're going to make and cutting out the negative self-talk, balancing our emotions, balancing everything in our lives will bring about such good things. You'll cut out bad people, bring in so much more. And once you start making these changes, by the middle of the year, June, you're going to have just good luck rolling in. Like, what a great card. Oh my gosh, you guys. So let's move on. I feel like there's not much else to say. Good. Wheel of Fortune's like fortunate, you're going to, things are going well right now, right? write it out, but don't like take advantage of it. Appreciate it, because the wheel will turn eventually. You know, there's highs and lows all the time in life. So we gotta appreciate the bad or the good, and when it is the bad times, realize that good is coming again. Just gotta write it out. So let's see what we have coming in the next season. We have the Four of Swords upright. So this is all about taking a rest, and also it could mean like getting honor after like a lot of your life's work and stuff like that, getting credit and honor for what you've been doing. Also a reminder to take care of yourself, rest when you need it, meditate. And yeah, this is still really good. So let's see. This is like my favorite Swords card because it is about rest and like getting, you know, like honoring yourself and having others honor your work, and like just realizing that to work well and for yourself, and like if their job and relationships, like you need to take some care of yourself. Like you come first. Like when you see this card, you need to take a break when you feel it. Like mental health matters too. I feel like someone else had to hear that. So we have the Ace of Cups reverse. So when it's reversed, it seems like there might be like when it's upright, I think of like a fresh start or some spiritual awakening. Maybe you've been like focused too much on work, and that is kind of what this Four of Swords is alluding to. Like you need a break because maybe you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, and maybe you kind of fell off like your spirituality or religious thing, whatever you do there, and you need to start like meditating and connecting with your spirit guides again. That could be like you've had all this stuff going on, maybe that like slipped through the cracks, and now it's your time to take a break and kind of connect with yourself and with your spirituality again. That's what I'm seeing with this reversed. Definitely relates to that way. I think you need to take care of yourself because I think you might be a little emotionally overwhelmed after all of this stuff going on the first half of the year. Like even though things are going really well, sometimes there's usually one area of your life that's like, you know, you're focusing on more than others. And this might be a reminder to take care of yourself, and that like balancing act you like figured out in the beginning of the year might have gotten lost a little bit along the way, and it's time to get that back into focus again. Let's see what we have next. And then we have the Three of Swords. Oh yeah, it looks like this might be another thing going on. Maybe there is like something that really causes some heartbreak and anxiety, which is another reason why you need to rest this season. But I was just saying, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, I was saying how like you have to appreciate the good times, and when times are bad, just know that they're going to get better. So I think after, you know, we talked about that will make things a little bit easier. And also I think that connecting with your spirit guides and spirituality again will help you get through any rough times that seem like they may happen. And also remember to take care of yourself. And let's see what we got for the last card of this season. We have the Eight of Cups, which makes me think that you are going to reconnect with your spirituality again, like specifically because see how this person is leaving, there's like one cup missing, and they realize something's missing in their life, and they're going to go get it. They might not know what it is or where it is, but you're going to go get whatever that is that's missing, that feels like empty in your life, to complete yourself. A lot of times this is like a spiritual awakening type thing, but it could be like anything. So you realize you want something more, and you're taking action, and that's after you have this Ace of Cups reverse and Three of Swords, and you meditate and you like are working on yourself. You're realizing that something's missing, and you're taking the effort to go and search for it. You're listening to your intuition. I can see by the moon pictured there. You're ready to go on a trip, and I don't know where you're going, but you're going to learn something from this, and I love that. That's a great way to wrap this up, and I feel like this all ties together. I feel like you're going to realize there's something missing spiritually wise, emotionally, and you're going to really contemplate on it, rest, meditate, and you're going to figure out you're going to listen to your intuition and you're going to follow a path, and you're going to find it, but we don't know what it is yet. You'll know when the time comes, and you're going to listen to your guides, your intuition, and follow the path and find what's missing and make yourself whole. So now let's go to the last season here. So we have Strength reverse. So is this reverse? Yeah, sorry, I'm like looking all the order. The circle is getting me a little confused. So Strength reverse. So maybe you guys are going to be like, you know, on the search, feel a little defeated if you can't find it right away. But I think you need to reflect back on the balance we've talked about multiple times now, because sometimes strength reverse can mean like you fall off track with something like a bad habit, and it happens. That's, you know, you have to like learn and make mistakes sometimes, but it oftentimes does refer to like some kind of negative behavior, bad habit. And maybe this also falls in line with like the negative self-talk, these negative things we've, like emotion-wise, tearing ourselves down. And I think this has to do with this journey you're going on the second half of the year. But let's see what we have here. And we have the star reverse. So yeah, you're seems like you're starting the last season here like feeling pretty down on your luck, like losing faith in your dreams. But you gotta hold on, you know. Strength reverse and the star reverse, I feel like you're some aftermath, like you had all this high hope like after some heartbreak or whatever was going on, loss of faith, and it's kind of still, you know, around, and you're feeling a little crummy, but that's life. Highs and lows like we talked about. Let's see what we have here. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So slow and steady wins the race. So you have the Knight of Pentacles coming up, which shows you that things are going to get better after this little rough patch. And I knew it would anyways. That's, again, I feel like I'm repetitive all the time, but that's life. So Knight of Pentacles is someone that is actually very balanced, and they think about their actions before they go, like, do anything. When you look at Knights, a lot of them they can indicate like travel speed, and he's just pretty much stopped, or like not even at a trot, and like thinking about savings, like their career, their job, like they're all about finding stability in all areas. So this could mean, and also the fact that he's holding this coin there makes me think that you're going to find whatever was missing on your search, and you have it in your hands, or it's within reach, but it looks like it's actually in his hands, yeah, or her hands. But that makes me think that you're gonna find it, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, yes, and whatever was missing is gonna make you feel more secure. And it could be, I think it's gonna be secure in most ways, but definitely financially, or you're gonna bring in more abundance for sure after this little hard time you had. You went on the search, and then you might have felt defeated, like you didn't find what you wanted at first, but you're gonna find it. And maybe this could even be a person in your life that you meet this stable Knight of Pentacles, you know, but it also could be you. But the court cards represent people, and I see that like maybe what you were looking for was a new partner. In the Knight of Pentacles, this could be a new partner. Oftentimes this could be someone who is an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be just someone who has the traits of one of the earth signs. And stability and being grounded and just overall like good attitude. This is someone, I think it's either you're becoming those traits or someone with these traits. For some reason I'm thinking it's someone's coming into your life now, but it could be different for all of you, but it's going to be a really positive thing. This stability, I feel like you've been kind of craving balance and security and stability this year, and things have been really high, and there've been some real low points coming up, but this person will make things so much better. So now let's see what the final month is. We have here Seven of Pentacles reverse. So this card reverse, like when it's upright, I think is someone being like not satisfied with what's going on, like not liking their situation. So when it's reverse, it could mean like maybe things are getting better for you, but a lot of times it's like, don't walk away like you're missing the point. Things are good here. So this is a reminder not to like walk away when things are good. This could also be like a reminder not to, maybe you are someone who like self-sabotages by like pushing people away or leaving situations, or yeah, sorry, my phone just went off. But I think, that's like a sign, like you're gonna try and leave this person who's like really good for you in your life, maybe because you're like, I don't deserve someone so great. I'm not, I'm self-sabotage a little bit. They're gonna be hitting you up, like, don't leave, and this is a reminder for for future you, to hold on, have strength, because I feel like, there's a little bit of lack of faith and lack of strength here this season for you. And I think it's a sign that you need to, think about it before you rush off or anything like that. Think about your situation, think about your goals, your ambitions, try and balance things out, and don't self-sabotage. I feel like this has to do with someone else here. I know I'm a self-sabotager and I'm working through that. So stay strong, don't do that. cut yourself some slack. You deserve someone good. Don't let them go. Unless you think that's the right thing to do for sure. But think about it. Meditate on it like we did earlier in the year. But yeah, let's get an angel number now to see what else Spirit has to say. What one's closer? Okay, 10, 9. So let me look that up. But also it's like 10-9. It makes me think of 10-4. I don't know why, but that, like, roger that, but it's not 10-9. 10-9 and also, it's like in reverse order. So maybe that's like also being like, yeah, go back to like, you know, those traits you like learned earlier and then proceed forward. So the angel number 109, meaning life purpose. Everything you are doing is part of the things that will make you successful. Your divine life purpose must be your priority in your choices and decisions. Sorry, I have to click on it to see the rest. Where is it? Your divine life purpose must be your priority, and your choices and decisions will affect all aspects of your life. Take time out to consider your true values and priorities and make the decisions that most suit your inner self and who and what you wish to be. Listen to your intuition and the angels and follow their guidance. Recognize and acknowledge the urgings and yearnings of your soul and take appropriate action. The angels are beside you all the way. Oh my God, I feel like that really fits in with everything, right? Devote yourself to your soul mission. Yeah, I feel like you might have lost that along the way, so this is a reminder. Have faith and trust that appropriate opportunities will present in order to sustain and support you. Visualize working on your soul mission and your needs will be met through your manifesting abilities. When you work for the highest good of all, the angels in the universe help you every step of the way. Angel number 109 is a message to get on with your divine life mission with passion and purpose. It's also suggests that if you are considering beginning or expanding a spiritual based practice, career, and or profession, now is the most auspicious time, which means I used to think it sounded like suspicious, but it's like the opposite of suspicious. It means it's the most like good luck, like you have the most like luck if you do it right now. So if you're considering that, which that probably, maybe that has to do with the whole new beginnings, and I talked about spirituality. If you guys are considering it, now is the time to do so, whether it be just practicing and talking to your guides on your own, or maybe like having some sort of profession in it. And it says you have all the necessary skills and talents for you to succeed with your goals and aspirations. Do not doubt your own abilities. Oh my God, that self-sabotaging, self-negative talk, I think that is totally what this number and this reading is about. So in 2022, you guys, now that we have a little prediction here, we can shape things if you want to, or just to look out for and to work on, like we always do anyways. So no more negative self-talk, balancing all things, especially our emotions and our bad behaviors. Remember to keep faith, stay strong, and know that your spirit guides are always there and you can reach out to them at any time. You start off without that spirit guide talk, not listening to your intuition. So I think that can include right now. So it's time to work on that. I think you can see when you are like, you know, you do, things balance out more and stuff like that. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I love that when the angel numbers like go well with the reading. It's really a confirmation that your guides are sending these messages specifically to you. But I always encourage you to also look up the angel number, because you'll get a different message likely from your spirit guides directly. And yeah, the camera's about to time out and die, but I think we are all done here. I'd love to know your feedback, what you thought, if you like this style month by month. Look out for more specific 2022 readings like career, finances, and love, and all of that coming soon. And if you're interested in a private reading, my info's down below in the description box. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you did so, especially if you're into this video, if you enjoyed this video and got something from it. But either way, I'm just so grateful you're here, and I hope you guys all have an amazing 2022. I'm so grateful for you guys. I love you, and I will see you super soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you guys chose the Dragon Blood Jasper, and I'm gonna take a wild guess, well, it's not a wild guess, but that those who chose this one, it is a heart shape, so maybe you're looking to bring more love into your life in 2022, whether it be self-love, friendships, love with your family, a new lover, new relationship, mending some old harmed relationships from the past. This stone is all about nurturing and grounding you and relieving you through stressful times, which is why I added in that like mending your heart, because maybe 2021, like it was for a lot of us, including me, wasn't the best, but if it was the best, go you, that's great. I hope 2022 is still even better. But this stone helps promote tranquility and wholeness and encourages honesty, and it is really good at protecting against negativity. So there's so many good things about this stone and the shape of it. I'm just thinking we're gonna draw in some love and some positive feelings in less stressful times this year. So let's hope that is the case. I said this in the beginning of the video in the intro, but just in case you missed it, and just again to remind you that the future is not set in stone. Your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors, all of that can change things. So if there's something you don't like in this video in the future that we're seeing here, you can use this as a tool to change things if you want to. So let's get started. I put the heart here so we can start. So we're gonna go season. We're gonna flip it one at a time. I did not look at the cards, but when I was shuffling, I asked Spirit to pick cards specifically for group 3. So there should be messages in here and predictions that resonate with you. Please let me know down below if so after this. But yeah, we're gonna go through the whole year, season by season, month by month, and then we're gonna get angel number for more messages from Spirit. So let's get started. So our first card, I have to remember how I was flipping this before. Okay. So we have the King of Wands reversed. So this could be someone in your life or you. The court cards generally represent a person in your life, including yourself. So the King of Wands reversed can be someone with a fiery temper, kind of controlling. Maybe this could be like a boss in your life or a partner or someone else. And maybe this is someone that you're trying to get over when we were talking about that deception and like getting over stressful, broken hearts and all of that. But let's go through the cards to get a clearer picture of what this specific energy is referring to. And it doesn't have to be a man. Like I should have said this earlier, but like, I mean, of course, like if I went by what the cards actually were, like every single person would be male pretty much in white, but like, no, I just read cards as energy, not like gender, by the way. So doesn't matter what gender you are. So the energy of the cards. Sometimes I say he or she, interchangeably, just FYI, but let's see. Oh, I've got a hyper cat in the background of you here. So the High Priestess is our first card. So I think you're going to start off this year like listening to your intuition, getting in touch with that, maybe like getting in touch with your spiritual side, just like knowing what's going on, having some secrets, but like you have all the wisdom, the inner wisdom, and you can see right through people. If someone's being a jerk and treating you bad or something like that, you will know better, and you will be able to get around people like the King of Wands reversed. So I love that that's your first card here. For January, you are going to be listening to your gut more, getting more in tune with that, and knowing what's best for you. I love that energy. Emmy, what's wrong? And next, we have the Devil. So maybe that King of Wands is someone you know isn't good for you, but maybe like they're really good in the sack or something. Sorry if that offends anyone, but that just came to me. And you're tempted to go back to this person you know better. Your intuition, like your inner goddess, you're like, no, I know that person's not good for me, but they're so tempting for whatever reason. But it looks like there's something that is tempting that you feel attached to that might be coming about this season in February specifically here. And just know, like, if there's any bad behavior, like it could even be like a thought process, so anything that you find is kind of hindering you from any progress in any sort of way. The Devil card represents it, but it's also representing that you are capable of leaving these situations. You're not as tightly bound as you think. You're in more control than you think you are, and this is a reminder of that. So if something is holding you back, or it's doing something negative in your life, impacting you in a negative way, that use your intuition like the January, and cut out ties with anything that isn't serving you. But maybe just means you're having a good time. Just make sure you're not hurting yourself or others, and that's all that matters, but if it is negatively impacting you, then it's time to cut it out. But now I'm thinking that this King of Wands is a X or something like that. I don't know. Like, we all could be seeing things differently here. I mean, like, so we could all be interpreting this like for your specific life, because this is a collective reading, so not every single message is going to resonate with everyone, but I just feel like that is someone here, and that's why I said the second. But it can also be just like, bad spending habits, like, you know, it could be just something like an addictive behavior, like gambling. But the King of Wands being there makes me think like it is a person specifically. But let's see what we have for March, right? Yeah, 8 of Swords. Okay, so I am thinking this really goes well next to the Devil. Like, you might feel like you're trapped in something bad, like a bad relationship or something like that, you know? 8 of Swords is usually something internal in your mind. Same with the Devil, like you're capable of leaving, but you don't really see a way out, even though you're not tightly bound to anything and you are more than capable. So I'm thinking that you're gonna have to overcome some negative self-doubts about yourself, realize your self-worth, use that High Priestess energy that you start off the year with. I know it's actually, this makes sense. Like, a lot of people, you know, we start off the year like really hopeful and have all these ambitions and goals, resolutions, you know, and then it doesn't last very long because we go in without a plan or without, you know, we just fall off super fast. Like, it's like, what do they say? It's like some crazy high statistic. Like, people sign up for gyms and stuff like that. But I think we need to be more realistic with our thoughts, like really listen to our intuition and come up. If there's anything you're sure about, like you don't want this jerk boss, you don't want this jerk relationship, whatever it is this King of Wands is representing, we need to realize that we deserve better this season and this year, always. I mean, every day. We should realize you deserve to be happy, you deserve to not feel trapped and like you have no control, because you do. So we gotta keep that High Priestess energy rolling and get out of this mindset that we're trapped or don't deserve better or anything like that. So I'm guessing this has to do with the person. I don't know. Again, I keep saying that. It could be with anything that's making you feel trapped and like you're like a prisoner of your own mind, kind of. This could be like a substance or alcohol with the Devil card next to the 8 of Swords. That could be kind of clouding your judgment. So maybe it's time to consider that, if that is applicable. But something's clouding your judgment and clouding this High Priestess energy, and and now that we can see into the future a little bit, we can try and prevent this. And when we see these things creeping up, remember, be like, I am more in control. I'm like, you know, I have the wisdom, I have the abilities to get rid of these bad situations, and know that there are like sources out there to help you. And yeah, we're gonna get through this. Let's see what's going on next season, okay? And then see if we can get more information that ties into that. But I think that's the big thing there, is listening to our intuition and knowing what's best for us. And I think we all know, but acknowledging it and acting on it, and not just sticking in the same situation because it's easier or we feel like there's no way out. Okay, so then we have the 2 of Wands reversed. So this is kind of going with like not planning out the big, you know, our plans effectively, like we kind of talked about, like with resolutions and stuff like that. Or it could be like maybe your plans are delayed and you're feeling like there's like no progress or anything like that. Sometimes this card is like telling us to be patient. Like, if you're trying to manifest something and it doesn't come right away, well, first of all, maybe it's your negative self-talk or negative behaviors that is blocking it. You have to have a positive mindset and really believe that what you want is you're capable of getting it. Like, you have to believe that it's possible. So that kind of goes with those 2 cards. Let's see what we have here. We have the 7 of Wands reversed. So yeah, this goes with like feeling like you can't win, you know, you're feeling like everyone's out to get you, you can't win. And sometimes it could just be like victory's possible, but it's going to be difficult. But I think there's a negative mindset going on these like few months, and you're not going to win if you have that negative mindset. So, and also, I highly doubt everyone's out to get you. I know sometimes it feels that way. So I think Spirit right now is warning us that we need to be more positive, but not like toxic positivity. You got to embrace your emotions and stuff like that and deal with bad things. You can't just push them to the side, because that'll kind of lead to this mentality too. So that's a message for someone. I'm pretty sure like you need to hear that, not to push your stuff to the side. You got to deal with it, because that'll just pile up and lead to this Eight of Swords, like feeling like trapped and like you can't win attitude, you know? And then we have the Five of Swords reversed. So since this is reversed, it means you're probably going to stop that. And I think you're your own bully. But maybe there's someone else that's been treating you bad, making you feel bad. Maybe it's this King of Wands energy. But you realize, like, you know, you're cut out that. You point out, like, that bad guy. You know, like, be like, you can't just, like, put people down like that. You can't take out your negative energy on me. So that's a good sign to have it in reverse, actually. The other cards, you know, might be a little negative, but the Five of Swords reverse makes me think that you're going to realize that this negative talk to yourself or to others is not working. And that maybe these people are trying to bring you down, but they're not going to win, because that attitude, that mindset, that bully mentality, like, just doesn't work out in the end. So that's good to see there. And then we have Six of Wands, a victory card. Oh, so see, you're going to feel like you're not winning, but you're going to change your, you know, get rid of the toxic people, rid of the toxic mentality, and then you come out on top. So yes, I'm liking the order of things. I know there's some like downfall, like, you know, some things are negative, but like that's life, you know, like every month is not going to be amazing. Like, let's get real. Like, I wish I could tell you that, but it's not true. We all have our ups and downs. We all have our seasons. Isn't that a saying? I don't know. But it looks like, yeah, you're going to feel defeated and a little blocked, but I feel like whatever this hurdle is for you specifically, you're going to realize what the problem is and be able to cut it out. And that's going to lead to winning. And I think for most people, no matter what the actual issue is, that the problem lies within our mindset, our minds. And once we cut out that negative and maybe our bad habits or bad people, we got to cut that out, and then success! Yay! Let's see what's going on for the next season now. We have Queen of Pentacles upright. So yes, now you're going to be feeling so abundant. You're going to be like just loving life. And it's not just abundant in money. It's like abundance in every aspect. Like in the Queen of Pentacles, like this could be you, or I'm guessing this is you, but it could be someone else in your life too. Just someone that's like such a nurturer and like just so like kind and giving. And since they're so giving, it's like you get like tenfold back. Like you just... yeah, that you just exude this like energy, and people just want to be near you, and like, you know, you're just such a... I love this card. She's one of my favorites. She or he, whoever this card's representing. But yeah, this could be like an earth sign in your life if it's not you. Someone that just is very stable and grounded. This Queen of Pentacles often loves animals, and my cat's laying right next to me now, and you heard her in the beginning, so maybe that's you. But very loving. There's a lot of love energy going on here in all ways. Like, sometimes this card can mean like someone that's fertile, but it doesn't mean just like life is fertile. Like, think good things are coming your way. And whether it be a baby or money or, you know, new relationship, but I'm liking this energy. And then we have the King of Wands above. Oh my gosh. So we had the King of Wands reversed in the beginning, and now we have a King of Wands upright and the Queen of Pentacles there. And I was just saying something about love. So now this could be after this, like getting over this hump, you know, you're fiery and passionate in a positive way, not in a bully way, and you go after what you want. But this pair here makes me think, like, genders aside, like there's actually like a female in the king card, you know, like doesn't matter. We already talked about that. But this could also mean like some loving thing coming, because I was just talking about love and fertility and stuff like that. And now we've got that Wands card. So this could represent, I mean, maybe this could be both, like representative of you or someone else, but I think these are two separate people. It depends on, you know, you. The King of Wands could be a fire sign, someone who's very like passionate about what they want, and they're very honest. Like, they're just like very straightforward. They go for what they want. They like are very into things like they want. A lot of times the King of Wands energy could be someone that like has a kind of high risk job, but they're very passionate about what they do. And yeah, in the upright position, they're a lot of fun too. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is like more stable and grounded. Like, these two together could be like a little bit opposite, but like also really mesh well. So I'm feeling like in the hearts right there, I'm like, what? Getting rid of the bad one. Oh my God, a positive one. Oh, yay. Let's move on to the next card for this season. We have the Tower. Oh no, so it looks like something's gonna end. Doesn't mean it has to be that relationship, but it looks like there's gonna be some ending going on. So maybe this has to do with some cutting out those bad things, but usually the Tower represents an unexpected ending, but it's usually for the best, you know, like something's gonna end for something good to begin. And I'm wondering what that is. Maybe like you're meeting this new King of Wands and getting rid of the old one or something like that. Or maybe it doesn't work out, but things are always, you know, I think happen for a reason. So this is June, right? So, no, this is July? I'm confused. Oh wait, no, yeah. This is July. So we're in the summer now. So I don't know what this refers to for you specifically. Let's see what the next card, maybe it'll explain a little bit more. But usually the Tower refers to an abrupt ending, and I know a lot of people hate seeing this card, but that means something new is happening afterwards. So since there's this like crown here, it makes me think like maybe it has to do with like losing the king or queen, like whoever you met or like relationship you're in or something like that. But again, it's going to be different for every person. And then we have the Two of Pentacles here. So this is all about like balance and like a juggling act, kind of like maybe this does have to do with something career-wise, possibly, because the Two of Pentacles can indicate like maybe a little financial struggle or like a balancing act. It doesn't mean a downfall. If it was reversed, I'd be like, oh wow, the finances are just in complete chaos and like terrible. But this just means you have to kind of balance things. It can also be like just balancing between work, like a side hustle and your like main job or something like that. But it doesn't have to always be negative, because like look, she looks really cute like juggling those two things. It might not be easy, but she's balanced, you know, it's not reversed. So I think whatever the Tower is referring to might make whatever this Two of Pentacles, like whatever you're juggling in this card, might be a little bit difficult. But you got this. Since it's upright, I feel like in her feet are like pretty much on the ground. One's just a little bit up. She doesn't look too stressed there. So, so I think something's going to happen though that's going to make maybe like throw you off a little bit, but you're going to be able to balance it, I'm seeing. So let's see what we have for the final season here. We have the Moon. So the Moon can mean a lot of things actually. So we've got a decent amount of major arcanas, right? We have like 4. So the Moon, depending on how you look at it and what it's referring to, can mean like, sometimes it means like deception for some cases. It could mean anything like maybe you're getting into like astrology or a occult thing like tarot. You could be just like, sometimes it can even mean a new romance, to be honest, with aspecting cards. So we'll see what's in these 3 cards here for the last season, because that'll really clarify. With the major arcana cards, they mean like overall themes. Like, so if we look at it that way, like the Tower, that's what I was saying, it could have to do with like relationship or money, like with the cards around it, with this like, and then the King of the Crown, I was saying maybe it could be a relationship, maybe it could be some financial thing or career. But yeah, so the major arcana like are themes, and then the other cards are like the details, like the everyday stuff. So it can mean sometimes even like a baby with certain cards. So let's see what we have to clarify what this means. But yeah, sometimes it could mean something like deception or confusion or like mental health things. But let's see what we have here. So we have the Queen of Cups reversed, which makes me think maybe our mental health won't be the best this month, but because that means like an imbalance of emotions, emotionally unstable is what the Queen of Cups reverse means. So maybe this could be someone in your life that is emotionally unstable. It could be you, but these 2 cards together definitely signify something like that for me. So if that is you, take care of yourself. You know, maybe there was something like a breakup or something with your career and it was hard to juggle, and now you're just feeling defeated or something like that. But yeah, now that we can look ahead, you know, just know what helps you and how to balance your emotions. Have some people to reach out to if that is the case, but let's look and see what's next. And then we have Death reverse. So Death reverse often means you're feeling like stagnant, like when it's upright, it's like, oh, like a rebirth type of thing. But when it's reversed, it means like you can just be like bored in a situation. So, and realize that like, and feel like you're stuck and you're needing change. So maybe this is a sign that whatever's making you feel crappy in the beginning of the season, whatever like is happening, that it's time for change, because you're just like get me out of here. I need something new, but I feel stuck. And we don't like that stuck mentality. We were in that like earlier in the year. So, and then our last card, we have the moon again. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Look at all these major cards. So the moon again, the moon twice. So yeah, I'm wondering if this is a call for you, and it's right like the beginning of the year was this High Priestess card too. So maybe it is a call to be more spiritual, or like consult like your spirit guides, look astrology, start doing tarot, something like that. Because I think that might be something really helpful that's just coming to me now. Because like I don't look at the moon in general at all. I love the moon. I like live my life by the moon, but like I see the moon as like something I look up to. You know, I see it in a positive light. So a lot of times when it's upright, I look at it in a positive light. But again, I look at aspecting cards like the Queen of Cups and this. So I'm feeling like there's some stagnation going on, and you're looking for something, like something's calling you. Like see how, you know, the wolf and stuff, like howling at the moon, like something's calling you, and I feel like you have this like itch and you know it. And I think these two moon cards here together are like definitely something to do with the like occult, like spirituality, astrology, tarot, divination of some sort. I think that would be really helpful for you in even starting ahead, especially next to the High Priestess right there. And that can help you like work through any issues too. I know like tarot and stuff like that, in astrology, like looking at my birth chart and stuff, like totally makes things make sense in my life that have happened, and looking into the future too. And understanding the way I am like a little bit, and also talking to my spirit guides. Like if you said this a year ago to me that I was all into this stuff, I probably wouldn't believe you, but like, you know, I think I'm really getting that message. Like I'm not getting like, we all have mental health issues depending on the day, you know, like whatever. Like I'm not saying that you're going to be like something terrible is happening to you. I think you're gonna feel down, and sometimes in our saddest hours, that's like, you know, like total chaos or whatever. Like the Tower is when we like find ourselves, because like the world of possibilities opens when like that happens. So, and I feel like you're in need of change, and the two moons together, yes. If you're not already into spirituality, I mean, since you're watching this, I'm guessing you might, you know, you might be, but I think it's time to take it up a notch, and really like when you're feeling down, like to consult your spirit team and stuff like that. Does that make sense? I hope so. It makes sense to me, but because it's helped me so much, and I'm getting that message like really strongly, like starting with the High Priestess, then we have these like feeling blocked, feeling defeated, but like cutting out the negativity, then we feel like all great, and then when we're feeling great, we I think meet someone good or something, but then shit hits the fan, and we're feeling like like emotional, and then I feel like there's a theme here, and it's like when we're more positive and like present and stuff in our lives and cut out toxicity and negativity, then we're able to better things happen. And I feel like that sounds so like straightforward, but it's really hard to think that way all the time sometimes. But like having tools around to help you with this like spirituality thing is just, even like if you feel like you have no one to talk to, just like talking to the spirit guides, like, and like seeing if they have like, it just will do a world of wonders. So I think that's like a bit of theme for a lot of these readings lately, but I think it's fine. Like I heard like even with astrology and stuff, like a lot of people are going through similar things like I've been through recently, like spiritual awakening type things, and I think you're being called to do some soul search in that way, and that'll mend your heart and mend your soul, and you're gonna like, and just bring in so much like yeah, all these cards here like in the beginning, it's like it'll help you avoid anything that's not good for you, like representing the Devil card, and help you get away from this feeling of being stuck, because you're not. Like I think that's definitely something to look out for and to work on this year. So again, like I said, like I use this as a tool, and I think this is very like your spirit guides are telling you right now what to do. It's just great. So again, this isn't like set in stone. If things happen, then you can just navigate them easier and quicker. Because I've said this before, I can't remember if this was this group or the one before, but you know, there's good times and there are bad times. Inevitably, no matter like how positive your mindset is, it's all about how you navigate like the thing, and then what your actions are in response to situations that happen to you, and that'll make things go smoothly or worse, you know. So I think this is representative of like when you get all down, things keep going bad, but when you get yourself back up, you know, it's a circle of life, you know. just, you can make it spin more in your favor with your mindset and just having the tools to get, you know, just knowing you have the tools, and you do. So I think this will help you navigate this year and have, yeah, I hope you agree, because I think this is pretty powerful. Whoa, I thought it said 1, 1. It's 17 is the number, low number. Let's see what angel number 17 means. I always encourage you guys to look up the angel numbers as well. And you'll get a different message, I'm sure, specifically from your spirit guides, in addition to what we've talked about, that could be really helpful. So let me see what I have here for angel number 17. Okay, let's see. Angel number 17 indicates that your angels want you to know that you are on the right path on your life's journey. The angels support and encourage you with your divine life purpose and soul mission, and you have a good reason to be optimistic about your chosen direction or path. Angel number 17 is a message encouraging you to listen to your intuition, yes, and higher self, and take appropriate action that only serves your soul purpose and fulfills your destiny. Wait, this is like almost exact to the last. What? I'm like confused. I swear I just read the same thing almost in the last group, but it totally makes sense. It's like with the reading, like listen to your intuition and like listen to your soul. Like, wow. But that was weird. That was like the same message from the last group. It was like 10-9. Let's look here. Let's see if I have anything else. I'm going to another source right now. Yeah, it's telling you that you need to show gratitude for all you have. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions. Yes, showing gratitude resonates throughout the universe and aligns you. Yep. Remain positive and optimistic. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I mean, like, I know that sounds like cheesy and basic, but it's so true. And I've already mentioned, you know, I keep being repetitive, but this number is also telling you that. So maybe 17 also resonates with you guys, but I'm looking through all these sources now. It just keeps talking about being optimistic and confident about your purpose, and be grateful because not everyone is lucky enough to know their like purpose and to follow it. And I think this is really supportive of this entire reading. Continue listening to your inner voice and have faith that you have everything you need to make this happen. Yes, you're not stuck. You're not bound to whatever bad situation you think you are. You have the ability to make your life be exactly the way you want it, and I think you're being called to a spiritual path. Like, I'm really feeling that, so I hope this resonates with you. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know, and if you guys are not already subscribed and you liked this, if you got something out of it, I would absolutely love it if you subscribe. But I'm just so grateful you're here, and I hope you guys all have an amazing 2022. I'm still like stumbling over that for some reason. Even if it doesn't seem that way, I think, you know, it looks like there's a lot of negative cards here, but I think this is a tool to shape your year, and it will actually be really great. Some things need to end for good things to start. Listen to your intuition, and yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Group 3, if you guys are interested in a private reading, my information's down below. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope you're safe and healthy, and I will see you super soon. Bye.